Hi everybody, how are you guys? It's Noel here. Welcome back to my channel. This is a pick a card for you. 5 cards that you um, can choose from. It's going to be a very important, I think, question. Why you are not meeting the one? Why you are not with your life partner right now? And what can you do to change this situation, especially if you want to be in a relationship with them, if you are ready, if you feel like you're ready, but there are just so many things that are not working, and you can go out but still there is nobody there that you like, or you always try your best and it's not working, or people even introduce you to people and still it's not working. So we're going to have a look at all the issues that are very deep rooted in you or in your life, or whatever it is. Maybe it's spiritual blockages, maybe it's family blockages, work, maybe it's your own fear. So anyways, you do have 5 cards to pick from that I went ahead and shuffle off camera. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4, and card number 5. They are all the same back. So just focus on a number, or if you have a favorite number or something very significant, or just, close your eyes and try to see in your mind the number that is calling your name. And then I will also be adding, what is this? The keeper, fin de siècle keeper, with each of those cards. So I give you a second to focus. Take a deep breath, and we're going to start with the card number 1, okay? We're going to move those to the side. Card number 1. So why you're not able to meet anybody? Why? Not just anybody, but the one, okay? The one. Okay, so we have here, this card is temptations. In English, you say temptations. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So it's almost like the devil card. And this card here in French, it's written that sometimes you cannot get what you want. And it's great luck for you. It's actually a blessing for you not to get what you want. And I'm picking up that if you picked card number 1, you always get in trouble. Like, you always start dating people who are in taking drugs, or people who are abusive, or people who are insecure. It's almost like you are attracting them. You are always surrounded by the bad people, the worst people you can be surrounded with. It's almost like you are controlled. It's almost like it's a karma or a karmic thing, and for those of you who believe in past lives, it could be that in your past lives you were a bit of a naughty person, and now this is, turning you in this life into the person who is being hurt, because you, maybe in the past lives, you were hurting others. Okay, but anyways, the problem is for you that you get surrounded with the worst people ever. People who do not respect you, they don't care about you, and they just try to manipulate you also. It could be, if you are in a very severe culture, it could be that your family always has a say in your life, in your love life, and this is why you're not meeting the one, because the people around you are not good. So if you want to meet the one, you have to escape from where you are, from the city that you are living with. If you feel like you are completely overwhelmed with people who are not good. If you feel like your friends are always taking you out and you end up, with people taking drugs or alcohol or things like that, change your friends, guys. If you feel like, you get really bad advice from people, try to really trust yourself and get away from those people who are just not good for your future. So it's very important, your surroundings, the circle where you are right now. This is not good for you. It's not working. It's not working. Okay, we're going to have a look at those cards here to see if there is any additional message for the reason why you're not meeting the one, and then how you can actually change this for good. Okay. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck you have marriage. Yeah. So it can be also that you are attracted all the time to married people, which is also some kind of a temptation, some kind of a really evil-like thing, like, why would you be attracted to somebody who is not available? You see, it's not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for anybody. So marriage can also be something coming in for you. You are ready for marriage. You want marriage, but how can you get it? Okay, yeah, you're always taking the wrong paths. You're always taking the routes on the sides. You're not going straight in your life. You're not doing straight things. You're not with, people who are guiding you on the right path. You are not on the right path, basically. So if there is a change you have to do, is really change your surrounding, change where you are, change your location, change your friends, change something. And I'm sure you get what you want. And then here we have despair. So bad news for some of you. It's almost like, okay, yeah, it's a karma thing. And then, oh my God, I have to wait the next life to finally be happy. Well, for some of you, it's still going, it's just the beginning of this temptation, really bad situation, especially if you are in your 20s and you're starting already to be surrounded by people like that. Just a warning here, but it's just the beginning. So please try to change this right now, because it could go further, even 5 years longer into that before you can actually meet the right person. So 5 years, for me, it's quite a lot, you see. So you do not want to be in trouble for 5 years more. You want to do something for yourself to get rid of this despair, because I'm seeing here, as you can see here, for the future, very close future, we still have that person who's alone, desperate, and it seems like they've been through a lot. It seems like they cannot reach their goal. They've been trying hard, and you need to have that inner strength inside you. Get it, like, bring it out. Have more confidence in your choices and just be strong to just leave. Okay, if you are in a relationship, even right now, if you are in a relationship with somebody who is abusing you, treating you bad, not respecting you, and or even your family, your friends, they are not worthy. They're not worthy to be in your life. They have to get out of your life if you want to be happy, because I'm seeing this situation lasting for at least 5 years from now, unless you do something about it. Yeah. So basically, for the number one, if I recap, you're not meeting the one because you are not in the right place right now, whether it is location or not surrounded with the right people. So change your group of friends, change whoever you're talking to, change your colleague, even change your work if you can, but change something, change your surrounding. It's going to be very, very important for you, for your future, if you want that process to be really quick. Also, don't try, if you see something that is like, okay, you see drugs, you see alcohol, you see married person, You don't want to go there. You have to be strong enough, even if you like that person, to say no. Okay, so this is your advice. And I would say if you start now working on yourself, even before 5 years, you'll be able to meet the one. That person is going to wait for you around the corner. Okay? So thank you, group 2. And I really send you a lot of blessings. I hope you'll get something from this reading. Okay, welcome, group 2. Group 2, welcome. This is your card. Why you're not meeting the one. Why? Oh, okay. We have here traveling trips, the trips. And it says here in French, I'm going to translate for those of you who do not speak French. It says that every change is leading you to a new direction. Every change is leading you to a new direction. So for you, group 2, the reason why you're not meeting the one is you are always on the move. Always on the move, on like changing your location, changing your jobs, changing everything about your life all the time, because it seems like you don't want to settle. Okay, so that's your main problem. You don't want to settle like physically, but for others of you, and or you also don't want to settle emotionally. So you like to explore, you like to see what's good out there. It seems like also that, especially if you're a male, you really do not want to lose any opportunity to, to explore and, get to know other kind of women. So it seems like it's coming from you now. The reason why you're not meeting the one, it's actually you do not want to meet the one right now. And this is a choice, but you have to know it, because you cannot be sad and say, oh, I'm single here. Like, it didn't work with that person. It did not work with that one. It's not still working with this person. It's coming from you because you have that fear of settlement inside of you. If it's emotionally and or you are always moving. So if you're traveling, let's say, for example, you are a pilot or you are in the army, it's very hard for you to find somebody because you are always on the move, or maybe you have a job with really weird hours. You work at night, or you work early in the morning, or something like that. So it can be a lot of different things. Okay, so if I recap, first thing is not emotionally ready to find somebody. You are afraid of commitment. The second thing is you are actually always on the move. So it's really hard if you're moving all the time to find the one, because it could be that you stay in a city, then you move, and actually the one was in that city. You did not have time to meet them, or you did not see them. You don't have time to explore where you are. Okay, to explore your city, your town, your country. And the third thing is you just maybe have a job that is a bit weird, and you don't live at the same pace with others, if I can say that. I mean, it's just that your job is not allowing you to socialize. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So what I'm getting here for you is that, okay, calm down, stand still where you are, and that person is coming to you. Okay, let's add more to this, and let's see what you can do or what will happen. At the bottom you have occupation. You see, I told you it's all about work. It's all about you being busy. It's all about you not lifting your eyes. Can you see? Like, she's really focused on her work. She doesn't have time. She doesn't want to. She doesn't care about others. Not in a bad way, but she's just focused on what she loves, that person. Okay, here we have toil and labor. Again, what can I say? You are focused on your work, you're traveling too much, you are working too much, or you're always on the move, basically. Always on the move, always busy. So it's all your fault. why you're not attracting the person. You really have to take like a week off, a day off, you know, try to take some time for you to just stand still. And I'm pretty sure for a lot of you, as soon as you take a week off, boom, look who's here. Somebody for you. So try to consider this. And here we have poverty. So yeah, it's almost like you are afraid of something. You are afraid of being left in the dark. You are afraid of losing your career because of love. You are afraid of so many things, of not having what you want, and so you are always racing, always running everywhere. And if you keep on doing this, you will end up being very tired, exhausted, and time is flying, and you'll end up being 45, 50, 60 even. And oh my God, now I'm retired or something, and there is nobody around me. Like, I did not try, I did not take time to find somebody to spend the rest of my life with, you see. That is only if, of course, you think that's what you want. And I think that's what you want because that's why you're watching the video, right? So yeah, it's really a work on yourself that you have to do. And I would say, if you right now, it's a great opportunity that what's going on right now in the world, because nobody can move, and please guys, take this opportunity to try and find the one. Okay, just, you have nothing else to do. Okay, try and find the one if that's what you want. Okay, and I would say this is going to be positive for you. What's going on right now in the world, it's going to be positive. It is positive for you. It's gonna, change your life, because if you are always used to running around, I wanted to say, if you're used to running around like a chicken, now it's time to stop and just find a soulmate, find a partner, which it's going to be very beneficial for you, because at one point you will be alone, and because you did not take the time to find somebody. Okay, so this is for you, group 2. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you'll make the most of it, that you will decide to to invest in your love life. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, welcome, group 3. Group 3, this is your card. Oh, this is a beautiful card, abundance. And it says, the more you give, the more you receive. How beautiful. Okay. The reason why you're not meeting the one is, group 3, because you tend to give too much. You tend to give too much and not receive. You tend to look for people who take advantage of you. They don't really abuse you or insult you, or they're not really violent, but they are so used to you giving everything that they don't have to work for you. They don't want to work for you. They don't want to chase you. They don't feel the need to chase you. So it's almost like you cannot help yourself but be too good, and they're taking advantage of that, of you. And what I'm seeing is like you give. I'm seeing how you call that, like a bathtub. I'm seeing a bathtub. It's filled with water, but once you once you let the water go, you remove that little thing there, the water cannot come back again through the hole, you see. It's impossible unless you turn that water on again. If you see what I mean. So everything that you are giving right now, everything that you have given until now, it's not coming back to you. And because you are always looking for people who, not that you know that, but you are always looking for people and attracting people who just take advantage of you, advantage of your heart. Let me tell you that it's going to stop. It's going to stop. Um, it will not last that long. Yeah, it will not last actually. But that is why you're not meeting the one. Because the one is going to work for you. The one is going to chase you. The one is going to be there for you, not the other people that you've dated or that you've been with. And when you see somebody who is making efforts for you, you have to accept that. Some people have trouble receiving. They see, for example, they go on a date and let's say very simple, the man wants to pay and they're like, oh, we can share. Oh, no, it's fine. Oh, whatever, you know. People who do not accept gifts or they feel guilty or unworthy of gifts, like somebody's gifting you something and you say, oh, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You know what? The reason why you're getting a gift is because you deserve it. That's it. So don't, I wanted to say, don't be too good, but actually, it's good to be like that. But also accept to receive, accept to receive. And until now, you are always attracted to people who have nothing to give you. So before you start, the advice is before you start giving, now receive first, okay? Before you start giving, receive first. And I'm seeing you going on a date. I'm seeing that's coming pretty soon. And try to apply my words. Okay, we have poverty here. You have given so much that there is nothing left to give. And the outcome will be the family room. So yeah, you will be able to have your, it's almost like the 10 of cups I'm thinking here. You will be able to have your family, you will be able to have the love that you want. It's coming up for a lot of you, if not all of you, this year into 2021 and 2022. That's it. That's, you will attract somebody between those years, and not anybody, but the one. So the rest of this year, 2021 and 2022. For some of you, you know, you have to wait until 2022, but still it's not too far, you see. Work on yourself and try to receive instead of giving all the time. Yeah, because if you do not want to end up poor, emotionally poor, and really dejected and disgusted, try to receive also. But you have a good heart, and the abundance is coming to you. And this is the abundance of love, actually. So you will be very happy. I trust in that. Okay, group 3, that was why you're not attracting the one. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Welcome, group 4. If you picked the number 4, this is your card. Why you are not meeting the one. Okay, so this is almost like destiny card. It says trust life. Sometimes some how can you translate this? Okay, I'll just say some accidents are very necessary in life. Like the things that happen in life are sometimes necessary. Some people have been single for 5, 7, 10 years. There is a reason, you know. And this is almost like your reason here, guys. This is like, okay, there is a plan. There is something cooking for you. It's not ready. You cannot take like a cake out of the oven if it's not ready. You see what I mean? You have to wait until it's perfectly cooked, and there is something cooking here for you. That's why you've been through hell and back, and that's why you are fighting so hard to find the one. It has nothing to do with you. It's not your fault. It's just not the right time, and which I know it's so annoying to hear, but yeah, it's just not the right time for you. um doesn't mean that the right time is not coming soon. Okay, it doesn't mean that. But well, God is preparing something for you, and he will give it to you. So he will give you the right person right on time, when that person is ready, when you are ready. And there is nothing you can do about it. Like, you can fight, you can go on all the dates you want, you can try and meet somebody online, you can try whatever you want, you can try to be introduced to somebody, you can try what else? You can try even arranged marriages, all of this, and you'll see it will not work until, like, the food is ready, until that person, the right person, is ready for you. So some of you are going to hurry up and get married because you are tired of being single. You're tired of being in that position where, my gosh, like, everybody's getting married, everybody has a child, and what about me? What about me? What am I to do here? Like, my sister has a husband, my brother has 2 kids already, and I'm still here single, and every time I'm dating somebody, it's not working. Every time I'm trying, it's not working. Then stop. There is a reason for all this, and you're not gonna like it. You're not liking this already. But still, I just have to tell you, there's just nothing you can do. You can even get married, but trust me, if it's not the right time, you'll get divorced, and the right person will come after. So don't try to hurry things, basically. Do not try to hurry things. Okay? How can I help you? At the bottom of the deck, you have the main male. So that could be you, or that could be the main male, the one person that you want to attract. You represent the life partner. Okay? So let's see. Imprisonment. Yeah, you are in prison right now. Yeah. Like 9, 10, 11. That's number 11. So number 11, you see what it's like, the master number. It's a divine number. And when you are in prison, it's really locked, it's locked up. You're locked up where you are. You cannot try to escape from prison. You cannot force and break the bars. And the bars, do you say the bars for this? You cannot break it. It's like really heavy metal. If you try and escape, if you try and break anything, you break your arms, you break your muscles, you will hurt yourself. That's what I mean, and that's your message. If you're trying to hurry up love, if you try to hurry up love, you will hurt yourself. You can even end up in prison. You can even in prison, like, not necessarily the real prison, although you never know with life right now. You better be careful. But don't try to hurry love. What's that song of Cindy Lauper? You You can't hurry, love. No, you just have to wait. Oh, I hate this. I understand your pain. I understand that this message is maybe not what you wanted to hear, but it's why you're not meeting the one. Because you can't hurry, love. You just have to wait. And there is nothing you can do. Wait, because once the right person is ready, or when you are ready, it's going to be easy, effortless, nothing to do, you know? It's just gonna come right on your hands. And you will recognize that, oh, wow, this is the main male or the main person. So calm down. Don't be annoyed. Don't be angry, because even if you are angry, what can you do? You are locked up. So, and you have a journey. Yeah. And we have a number 10 here. So we have a journey. So it's a little bit of a journey. Yeah. It's a little bit of a process for you. Number 10 is can be significant also for a month, the month of October. Oh, the main male is actually a 1. And at the bottom of the mailman, we have a 4, which you are group 4, which is courtship. Somebody's coming, and then you have community. But anyways, there is a journey. Okay, I was saying the number 10 is significant for some of you. October, it can be also January, because 10 equals to 1. October, January next year, 2021. Yeah, October 2020 or January 2021 for some of you. I'm also really drawn to just the train here. It could be when you go on a journey, when you travel. Maybe you have to travel to meet the one, and maybe you are not ready to travel. You see what I mean here? Like, let's say you are very happy. You are in your country, wherever you are. You're very happy, except that you do not have love. But everything is fine, you see. So you are very well established where you are. Your family's there. Your friends are there. Cool. But you are locked up because, let's say, the love of your life is not there. The love of your life is like across the country or in another continent. So if you want to find that person, it could be for maybe a small number of you that you just relocate. It could be that you have to relocate. But it's not easy to relocate, especially right now, but it's just not easy to change countries like that. You have to change your culture. You can be changing a language. You have to learn another language, or you have to find a new job where you're going, a new place where you're going. So you can be scared of things like that. So that's why you're locked up. And sometimes you can lock yourself up because of fear. And the biggest prison is actually fear. So I'm seeing now 2 different things. Okay, 1.5, not really 2, but if okay, for all of you, it's really not the right timing. But the half I was seeing is those of you who are afraid of taking a leap of faith, of maybe you've been attracted to a country, or you have opportunities to work somewhere else, or somebody's calling you somewhere else and you are afraid to go, but actually the love of your life is there. So if you're taking years to travel to that country, well, yeah, you see, the love of your life is going to take years to come to you. So there is a little bit of work, just a tiny bit of work for you. The rest is really, you're destined to meet that person on a specific date, time. Not before, not after, It's right there on time. So, what can you say? I hope that was helpful. I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear, but that is what's coming for you, group 4. So try to think about it. Thank you for watching. All right, group 5. If you picked the 5th card, why? My God, why you're not attracting the one? Okay, you have here the card the news. Can you see? Maybe you cannot. The news. It says here, silence is sometimes the best answer. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I'm seeing a lot of possibilities here. Okay, the first thing here is some of you are very shy, very introvert. You don't really socialize that much. That is why you're not meeting the one. It's gonna take a lot of work from your side to get out and meet the one, because you have no idea where that person is. But if you want to find them, you have to move from your couch. You have to move from your insecurities. It can be physical insecurities, emotional insecurities, but you really have to move, because you cannot be, you know, stuck somewhere, like with your fears and with your fear of not being enough, of not being worthy, of not being beautiful, attractive enough. I'm seeing a lot of you are lacking some confidence. You feel that the person that you want to attract in your life is not going to like you. Some of you are even saying, oh my God, it's better if, before I even try to date anybody, it's better if I just try to lose some weight, and maybe it's going to help me. So you kind of stop all communication, you stop all dates, you stop everything, and you try to prepare yourself to meet somebody, and you're just wasting time, because you could be meeting that person right now, and you can still try and lose weight if you want after, but you could be meeting that person right now. So feel like you are hiding yourself from the one. Yeah. That was the first thing. The second thing is, for some of you, it's your ex, one of your ex or your ex. That person is not talking to you. They could even be remarried. They could even be with kids and all, but they are the one, and sooner or later they will come back to you. But right now, there are no communication. Nothing is happening. Maybe it's been 3 months, maybe it's been a year, maybe more. You're thinking about them, of course. You want them back in your life. Some of you don't even know that you want them back in your life. Maybe they are the one very in love with you. And sooner or later, you will realize that they are the one. And you'll be back together. But right now, the communication is stopping you from communication with the outside. For some of you, communication with your ex is stopping you from being with the one. Okay. The main male we have here. So there is definitely a male here who is really important in your life. If you are not the male, okay, so whether you think about them like so much, you just want to be with them, but maybe they're married already, maybe they're doing things, maybe they're not talking to you, maybe you did something wrong, maybe they did something wrong, or they are the one thinking constantly about you, and you're saying, no, I'm dating someone, I'm seeing someone already. But still, deep inside your heart, you know that that person is so dear to my heart. I just cannot remove them from my life like this. I just can't. It's impossible. And you'll see how you recognize the one is you just can't live without them. You just cannot be without talking to them. It's just impossible. It's too hard. It's ripping apart your soul and your heart. It's too much. You just can't. And I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know. And we have the official person here. Okay, so I'm just picking up here. It could be that there is a person who's trying to get you together to be reconciled. Um, or it could be that you are away from your partner because they're in a different country, or they cannot come to you and it's hurting you like crazy. Maybe, they were in your country at the beginning and then they left you, or you left them to go somewhere, maybe in the army even. Oh, something sad here for one of you. If you lost somebody because of death, that person like died, they were the one for you. And why you're not meeting anybody else? Because you have met the one already, and all the relationships that you can have again are not going to be equal. There will be always less, and it's almost like you have to be happy with just what you get. Maybe you are happy just 50%, maybe you're happy just 70%, or okay, let's say 80%, but it's just not the same thing. Like the person that you have lost, which that was the one for you. So this is maybe for just one of you. Okay. Yeah. So basically, that person is not talking to you, and that person is not around you. That person is not with you, but you know that person. You know that person. For a lot of you, if not all of you, you already know that person. You have been with them. Something did not work out. Maybe it was not the right time. So with communication, the thing is, you cannot really force anybody to talk to you, especially if they are in a relationship. If the person, if your ex, for example, is the one who is still trying to get you to talk to you, who's still the one crying for you, and you do not want to hear because you are afraid of anything, or maybe you are dating somebody else, but deep inside you know that your heart belongs to them, but they cannot force you. It has to come from you, like, okay, what am I doing? The right person is on the other side of the planet, or the right person is just around the corner. And even if you live in the same town and you're not talking to each other, it's almost like you are enemies. But you're wasting your time. So if you happen to recognize that person, and still you are afraid of accepting your feelings for that person, you're trying to find somebody else, for example, because it did not work out. You see, it did not work out, so you're trying to find somebody else. Well, it's not going to work out with anybody that you're going to find, because they're not the one. They are just not the one. And when I say it's not going to work out, you could and you can be happy just a little bit, but you would be the happiest with the right person, and the right person is there. So, but it's very complicated. It's very hard, because if there is marriage involved, if there are kids involved, I don't know. It's really hard. So I guess just time can help you. Yeah, I guess just time can help you. What was at the bottom here? At the bottom of the deck we had courtship and journey, yeah. So I guess just time can help you. I think for a lot of you, one or the other is already in a relationship. I'm picking up a C initial like Cassie, Caramel, Carlene, Cedric, and like Frederica. Frederica, I don't know. But oh, I'm sorry, guys. I really don't know what to tell you because this is really up to both of you. Like, what are you doing? Do you want to be together or not? I don't know. But the one is already met. So it's not really why you're not meeting the one. You have already met the one, but it's complicated. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, guys. I hope it's going to help you, really. That's all I want. And please leave your comments down below. I would love to know your experience and whatever you are going through right now. When it comes to love, I'm always there to listen. So thank you for watching, guys, again, and take care of yourself. And remember that love is the most important thing on earth. Bye bye.